Hello all, welcome to the new video session of our online learning program. I hope you enjoyed our previous videos. We are so glad to receive your comments, your reviews and all the suggestions that you have made, and the responses are overwhelming and it's astonishing to receive such great comments from you all. Thank you for that. We are here with a new session, and in this one we are going to learn about the chords, which is the second section of our learning. In the first part we have learned how to play the notes on the right hand. Now we're going for the chords. On a keyboard we usually play the chords with the left hand, and on the right hand you play the melody. Sometimes there are areas where you play chords with both the hands. So we need to know what a chord is and how that chord is constructed. A chord is actually a harmonious combination of 3 or more notes. Sometimes 2 notes also make a harmony, but it cannot be considered as a chord always. But we're going to start with the basic chord, which is called C major. And the notes that we use on a major chord or a minor chord is the 1, 3 and 5 of that scale. So here we start with the C major chord. That means the first note of the C major scale is C, and the third note is E, and the fifth note is G. So we take the 1, 3 and 5 for the C major, and it looks like this. So the 1 is a C, and the 3 is E, and 5 is a G. So this together makes the C major chord. Now, here goes a C major chord in harmony. Now, once we have learned the C major chord, the next thing we do is we're going to arpeggiate that. What is an arpeggio? Arpeggio is breaking up the chord into individual notes. For example, C, E and G. So we just split it up as 1, 3, 5. So this is how we play the arpeggios. You can play with the left hand too. Alright, so that is about arpeggios. Now, when it comes to the arpeggio, the next thing we advance is into the broken chord pattern, or nowadays we call it as arpeggiator function on the keyboards. So I would say that you can make your own pattern rather than looking for some patterns which is already set there. Alright, so we are going to try for some patterns and with the C major chord itself. Now, the arpeggio can be made into different patterns. The patterns can be like or you want a 3/4 pattern. This is an accompaniment pattern that you get. Or you want to make as a 4/4 arpeggiator. Or you want to change the pattern a little bit. You can do the same thing with the left hand also. You can use the chords. Or you can use the left hand and the right hand together to get that 3/4 accent. Play the left hand and right hand the same chord. Okay, so this is how a chord is converted into an arpeggiator, and we call it as broken chord pattern. So once we have done with the chords and arpeggiator functions and how to arpeggiate that. We will be next advancing into the finger techniques. We're just trying to make better our virtuosity. So in the previous videos we have discussed about the Hannan finger exercises. Also in our question and answer sessions and in the webinars and all, many of you are asking about the Hannan's finger exercise, which we discussed earlier. So as I always say, Hannan finger exercises is not for replacing technical exercises, but it is only for your finger capability, increasing that. So I would tell you the best way to learn finger exercises or Hannan's finger exercises is just to know how the pattern is set into. On this one is like just the first one is just moving one step up from the 5-finger position. So you will be getting as C, E, F, G, A. So once you set that pattern, all you have to do is that just move step by step by step by step. So that pattern repeats over and over again. So you don't have to worry about that. So that happens with the right and left on the same way. So you can try both on the same pattern itself. So it is all about splitting one note to this side and you will get notes like this. So it is just jumping the second note and every note is the same thing. Is adjacent to each other. So you just place the same thing, changing the starting note. Change like this. Change like this. So that's happening with the same on the left hand too. So here again the same pattern. So all you have to know is about the Hannan finger exercises. It's just a pattern that you follow from the first note till the last note. So that is the first pattern. Now the pattern is the same when you are talking on the second exercise also. The second exercise goes like this. So again, this is the same situation. You just have to step one note ahead and you will get this interval done. Like basically you're going to the sixth of the scale, but it's just making a pattern. So just try the same thing on every note and you will be able to find it out. As I said earlier, start very slowly, then you can advance to great speeds. As we have discussed about the chords in the left hand, we're going to try with very simple chords at your left hand and the melodies on your right hand. We have 2 songs in this video which will be there as a MIDI file and you can download it and practice it. So let's learn these 2 songs. I hope you enjoy. In this first lesson we are going to do a song with 2 chords. First chord is a C major and with that we are going to do a G major chord, that is an additional one. So C major is C plus E plus G and G major is G plus B plus D. And here goes the first lesson. This exercise is attached as a MIDI file along with this video. Please download it and practice with the Chordana app. This is the second song that we're going to learn. In this song, we have a few other chords than C major. The new chords are G major, F major, D minor and the D major chord. So let's learn how this goes. And this song is played on arpeggiatic pattern in the CTS 300. The rhythm number 76 is an arpeggio. So I'm using that for the song. This exercise is attached as a MIDI file along with this video. Please download it and practice with the Chordana app. Hope you enjoyed the two songs and started practicing the chords and the arpeggiating options. I would like to see the good results out of you in the coming days. So we will meet in the next video soon, and till then, bye bye.